speaking.
Hello.
Hello.
Can we come and pay the bill?
Yeah. You know how to come to the other side?
Absolutely no idea whatsoever.
You have to go to shore with the ferry.
Whoa.
If you go on your right-hand side, you can go by the ferry and I see you at the office, okay?
Okay, perfect.
Okay.
See you soon.
See you later.
Bye-bye.
Hello.
Alright, how cool is that, eh? So I've got to go. Yep. Oh, getting told by mother to put my shoes on.
Hang your phone up.
Oh, and you're told by mother to hang my phone
No,
up.
I'm not mother. I'm your wife, and you're doing a few funny things. I'm just keeping you on the straight and narrow.
Oh, I'm being kept on the straight and narrow. Here we go. Anyway, here we are at Durgadam. And it was pretty windy when we came in last night. But very, very nice now. Lovely blue sky. So I'm going to head off, find the ferry, and today we're off to Marken, and then after Marken to Volendam. So I wouldn't be surprised if we end up in Volendam tonight, but the plan is to go to Marken. Anyway, away we go. Off to pay the bill. Very nice place. I'm also going to just check it out as an option for a couple of months while we're away. Alright, so this is pretty cute, look. So what we do is we go under here. And we wind this one. I would say that goes like that. There we go. That rotates. Now I rotate this. Pulls that cord out, look. Here we go. Cable coming up. And then here's us pulling away from the dock. And this is the ferry to take me to the other side. How cool is that? Very, very cool is that. There's the other one unwinding there, because that lock that I put on this is gone. Here I am pulling the cable in. I like it. There we go. There is the ferry. Now off to the office. Havenmaster. Oh, what a lovely man. He's given me a contact for Marken. It's a sister yacht club there. Said they'll have no problem getting us in. And there's a clubhouse there, coffee's free, but they can't do us for the 2 months. The club members would riot, he said. They would riot, because the club members want more boats. And they can't have boats because they keep telling them they don't have the room. So if they suddenly let a foreign boat stay here for 2 months, there would be trouble. Anyway, back to the boat, off we go. About 3 hours today, 15 nautical miles, and Marken is apparently just a beautiful, beautiful small village on an island. Well, not really an island, it's connected, but only just. Just out from Volendam in the Ijsselmeer. Off we go, back on the ferry. You guys enjoying your holiday?
We're loving it, eh? Got my puzzle buddy.
God, it's exciting, eh, Jude? Oh, man. We always know where to find these two. They keep sneaking off to do the puzzle.
Oh, by the way, while you've got that on, let's just chat about yesterday.
Uh-oh. Hang on, I might have to turn... Maybe I should turn this off.
How you made a command, well, you just said to, you're the captain, I'm the first mate, these are our new crew. So the new crew take their orders from the first mate.
Whoa. The
first mate gets the orders from the captain. You overrode that yesterday, didn't you?
Can't remember, sweetie.
When you told...
Was that before or after I cooked dinner?
You were at the helm and you said to Ken, while we were still underway, Ken, if you'd like a beer, you can have a beer. And I said, no, he's not having a beer, because we were still underway, and he was crowing for me, for us.
I don't even remember that.
Yeah.
Short memories.
And the word beer was mentioned as well. Which,
Yes, but you
which
were
would
very good, because before I had to say no, that wasn't going to happen. You already said, no, I won't have a beer.
Oh, hang on.
But that's when I just thought I would just clarify. So what's the procedure?
I'm not sure there is one, frankly.
No, once we're stopped. then
No,
we're
that's no,
allowed to-
I'm talking about the procedure for...
Oh, orders.
So we're talking about
Orders.
command
Oh.
authority.
Yeah,
the
command authority.
Yeah, way too complicated, way too complicated. I don't think we want to go there.
Gotta come down
I
the
think-
chain of command.
I think we all know who's in charge. This is our route to Marken, just a short trip, only a couple of hours, but man, a lot of the way we only had 1 metre under the keel. 1 metre under the keel. Neat place to visit. Okay, so today, with the expert help of Sweetie and Jude, who are up the front there, we are going to spring off the dock because we've got the wind coming across holding us onto the dock. So if you remember, we did it the other day and it worked really well. So we've got this line going forward to the bow. We're going to start the engine. We're going to go in idle forward with port tiller just to hold the boat onto the pier, and then Ken is going to take the rear line off, and Sweetie and Jude are going to take the fore line off at the bow, and then we'll change the rudder position. Fiona will protect the bow with the fender, and then we should be able to put the stern of the boat out into the wind. Right, sounds very simple, huh? Here we go. Right, so here we go. Now remember, we've got forward idle on the starboard engine and full left tiller. Now all I'm going to do here is very, very slowly bring off full left tiller towards the starboard, and the minute you start taking it off, the stern of the boat actually starts moving away from the pier, so it's so controllable. Forward idle on the starboard engine and very slowly bringing the tiller from full port towards starboard. You probably only get halfway there, not even that, and the aft of the boat is coming away really, really nicely. If you want to stop it moving away, you just stop turning the tiller or go back a tiny wee bit to port, and the boat just stops. It's so manageable. And you can see the flag up there. The wind is actually blowing relatively strong. It's a good 15-16 knots. Now I simply cannot move left, or I cannot move off the pier to the port using the normal technique of forward idle, reverse idle on different engines and the bow thruster. It just doesn't work. So this system is just magic. All we've got to learn now is exactly where do we need to put the fender to protect the bow, because the bow curves away underneath. It's very easy to touch the pier.
Fiona can't get the fender in there.
Alright, we've got relatively restricted manoeuvring area in here, and as I said, coming in we've got a very low clearance below the keel, so we want to pretty much stick to where we entered the night before. You can see, obviously, being aware of what's behind you and how much room you've got is a bit of a challenge, so I do need to look at getting a camera on the stern. That'll make things a lot easier. But once we were out, obviously now our tail is into the wind, so the boat becomes very controllable, and we can use a combination of the bow thruster and forward idle on the port engine, forward reverse on the starboard engine, and the boat just comes around really nice for our departure. Okay, so I want to take my time here and go through this quite slowly with you. So here we are coming into Marken. Again, a fairly restricted entry. You can see there's not much room on the starboard side, and to be honest, there's not an awful lot more on the port side either, and pretty shallow underneath. Now the wind is blowing quite strongly from our starboard side. So they wanted us to park just inside the entrance and on the starboard side here. You can see those big bollards coming up. Now they're quite a long way out for Fiona and Jude and Ken, for that matter, to get their lines over. But close in are some very, very small bollards on the bottom. Now it might seem really obvious, but there's quite a technique to coming in when you've got a strong wind trying to blow you off the dock, and you almost have to attack the wharf. So you need to come in with a little bit more speed so that you keep your steering going, because you're unable to move the boat sideways against that wind. The Nordhavns have a lot of windage. Now you can see here I just didn't get the boat in close enough for them to get a line over a bollard. The minute that midships line is over the bollard, I can hold the boat against the pier by just going forward and using port tiller. So I missed there. So the idea is, as you come in towards the wharf, to get that turn just right so the boat just slides around to the starboard, comes alongside, and someone gets a line over, they let you know, I then know I can stay on. So as per usual, Fiona was great on the side there. She let me know straight away that she didn't have a line on. So here we are. Once I've missed on that, you got two choices. One is to go back and try it again, or the other is to go forward, which I'm doing here, and then back on. You have good control when you're going to stern. And an old fisherman mate of mine, or a fisherman mate of mine, he's not old, said to me, always reverse into the wind, and it stops trying to move the bow from left to right depending on which side the wind is. So here we are, just coming up. You can see the wind on the water there. We're just coming to stern, getting closer and closer to the pier, and then once I get close enough, I'll just give it a wee boost, come over to starboard, and hopefully Fiona will get a line on. It gets quite tricky. Sometimes you are better just to give it away, go out and come and try it again. But you'll see in a couple of days' time, I really stuff it up coming into Amsterdam, and I end up going too fast in it. I've got to stop really, really quickly. Anyway, here's Fiona getting ready to try and throw it over. She's doing it sort of the hard way there. She needs to open up the line and get it over the bollard. But anyway, trying it again there. Let's see what happens. Yeah, we're just too far away, look. But look, the thing is, it's no drama. If you're unable, look, she realises it, we're not going to get it over, so just take your time, Mark, and give it another go. Yeah, she's opening it up, is she? No, she's not opening it up. No point in throwing it over like that, sweetie. It won't work. Anyway, nice swinging. It's like he's gone back to school with skipping, isn't it? An idea is to try and get over that big bollard at the back, but to be honest, that's just, well, here we go, she's opened it up, look. But there's no way Fiona's going to be able to throw it out that far. Yep, she realises that. She'll be shouting out to me here. So, oh, no, that ain't going to work, sweetie. Crikey, Dick. Anyway, we go forward again, and then eventually I do come into stern, and Fiona will be able to get it on. The big thing is you don't have to panic. If you try this the first time, and remember, I've done hardly any of these situations where I'm trying to get onto the pier with the wind blowing me off, and it's trickier than it looks. But anyway, there she is. She's ready to go again. There's no rush. We can just go backwards and forwards till the cows come home. People around you, they know, they've seen it all before, they understand it's not that easy. Getting in nice and close here, look at this, she realises that. Oh, no, couldn't get it over. No, missed, but that's okay, it doesn't matter. Going forward again. The next bollard's going to come up, hopefully. So I'm going in there with a bit of right or starboard angle, and then just turn the boat to port. Ah, there she goes. Look, she's got the line around the bollard, straight back, tightens it up. Now look, the minute we've got that like that, I can have a look. I just slowly go forward, idle forward, probably on the starboard engine, a little bit of port tiller, probably a little bit too quick here, but Fiona can hold the tension, look. Now the minute that tension comes on with that port tiller in, the stern of the boat should come around. Alright, I should have kept forward idle on there. Here we go again, taking up the tension, but we're on. That's the point. We've got a line on. Now look at this. Port tiller's in. Watch. And the boat just comes in nice and slowly. Fiona just let a bit of line out there, which is great. She can wrap it round a couple of times and then she can just release it as she wants to. But now we are nice, safe and secure up against the dock. Jude out the front there, you'll see is getting her line on, and Ken will be getting his on down the back, and it's all good as gold. I know it's a bit 101, but hope that gave you a good idea of how we go about it. Lots of practice still. Well, it's all go here, isn't it? We've got a rescue boat came in with a yacht that had obviously broken down, and now we've got a Dutch barge coming in.
It's like a Viking.
So that barge is over there tied up where you're not supposed to moor. And now the ferry can't get out, he wants to go out. Oh, and we've got the police boat over there, or the rescue boat over there as well. It's all going, it's happening here in Marken.
So this one here's in the wrong place.
You know, I'm just so grateful that for once it's not us creating the drama. You know what I mean? That's actually pretty cool, eh? Like it's not Awanui NZ creating the drama on the water. We can just sit here and watch everything else that's going on. We've got a traffic jam out here.
Ken, I got another
and
piece.
And Fiona's got a bloody another piece of the jigsaw puzzle. Look, here go the rescue people. The only thing they're missing is Kevlar, knee pads, revolvers, and a forward-facing gun. You know.
Jude and I think they look sexy.
Oh, you and Jude think they look sexy. Okay,
Yeah.
We'll go and get our helmets on, Ken.
That is amazing.
There's the ferry going past. He wasn't very happy, I don't think.
Shows there's more room than what you think.
Oh yeah, there's always more room than what you think.
Way more room than you think. Look at that.
It's the MS IJsselmeer, which is where we are.
He's quite a young pilot, on that boat.
Yeah, that's what Jude's looking at.
We just got that on video, Ken.
So here's Sittema, and the boat is over there in the harbour. And here we ben in Holland and kijkers kacheltjes. Niet 1, niet 2, niet 3, nee, 6 kacheltjes. In the midden van de zomer.
It's the summer. And we've got bloody heaters on.
I know. I tell you what, they're nice radiant heaters though.
Yeah, but we're having croquettes.
All I could do with some of those.
Pommes frites
Yeah.
and bread.
And we are here with Ken and Jude, and we are going to enjoy Dutch croquetten and pommes frites with mayonnaise.
And a flat white.
Yeah, flat white and a
Tap water.
tap water.
And a chocomel.
Yeah, chocomel, warme chocomel met slagroom, a warm chocolate with cream. And of course you all know what I'm having, coffee for Ken.
We're flying out to New Zealand on the 14th, so I think we'll probably get there about the 12th or 13th.
Okay, now I looked, so I make a space for you that you can put the boat there. Yeah.
Oh, thank you so much. Do we just contact you through your website? Shall we email you or?
Yeah, call me a couple of days before that you go.
Okay, that's magic. So we'll get there 12th or 13th, leave on about the 14th, and then we'll be back on the 14th or thereabouts of October.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Thanks, Henry. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Well done, Marky. How cool is that,
Yeah,
eh?
it's great,
So where
eh?
are we staying?
Isn't it?
We're staying in Holland. In the Netherlands, sorry. We're staying in the Netherlands. No, it might be Holland actually. It might be North Holland.
Netherlands.
And the people that we towed have organised us a place to leave the boat for 2 months while we go home. So that's just magic. Yeah, and it's exactly where we want to go down south of Harbour.
Oh, yeah. And so shout out to Kiko and Arlo. Thank you
Yeah,
so much.
just
Amazing.
magic.
Just amazing.
Yeah, that's cool. That's a big load off our mind.
It is, eh? Yeah, so
Magic.
cool. A nice area. And Kika and that said that they are going to keep an eye on it. So it's just lovely, eh?
Yeah, I'd be fine there. You
So
can see that.
lovely. Yeah.
Yeah. Magic.
Excellent.
That's good.
Brilliant. Not sure what I'm looking at here, but it's quite a spectacular sight. A, I'm amazed he's doing it. B, I'm amazed he knows how to use the pegs.
I did survive, you know, on my own.
And for those of you who might be missing her, oops, where's she gone?
Yeah.
Oh, where are you? Come back. Where am I?
I can't do anything about that.
I'll get a couple of pegs out of the engine room.
There you go. This is Renee in her place, in her house. Say hi, Renee.
Hello.
People are probably missing you.
I doubt it.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah. And we still are doing the puzzle, aren't we, Ken?
We
The
are.
puzzle continues. The never-ending puzzle, but we are making progress.
It looks good.
What a neat tea, Jude.
Yeah.
You'd only see that in the Nederland. It was a buggy, if you couldn't see it, with 6 children in it being taken out for a walk. So I think it's daycare. And they literally had 6 toddlers in the one buggy that the lady was pushing.
It was cute, eh?
It's so
Can
clever.
you pass that over to me, please? Because I need to say something to you. You either say the Netherlands, right? Or you say Nederland. But you don't put the two together and go the Nederland. It makes no sense. I wonder if you'll understand that and take that on board, or you're just going to look at the camera and make out that I'm being silly. And that you feel like you're being told off.
No, I get it. So what would you... But you can't just say Nederland.
You do.
So I'm going to Nederland.
Yes. Ik ga naar Nederland.
You'd be going,
Ik ben
I'm
in
going
Nederland.
to
Nee,
Nederland.
nee je zegt niet de en je gaat, ik ga naar Nederland. Ik ben in Nederland. Je zegt niet, ik ga naar de Nederland. Ik ben in de Nederland.
So in English, how come we say I've been to the Netherlands or I'm going to the... I wouldn't say I'm going to Netherlands.
That this is in translation.
Because it's translated, you're speaking a different language. So therefore the article, the, comes into place. But it doesn't in the Dutch language.
So if I said I saw that boat, how would you say that in Dutch? You'd say I saw a boat. Do you say that still? Oh, because a boat's a noun.
Nederland is a country. So it doesn't need the Nederland. It doesn't need to have a specific thing. Whereas a boat is specific because it's the boat. You want to be on the boat.
So I would say, what's boat in Dutch?
Boat.
Da boat.
Ik ga op de boot.
What, up the boat?
I'm going on the boat.
Oh, it sounded like up the boat.
Look. And I used to be a teacher. I just feel trying to teach you Dutch is just, all I can say is you're a teacher at college who said, well, how did he put it?
It was a she,
Oh, was it a she?
and she said clearly languages are not Mark's forte.
Right, well, I rest my case. That's it.
Right, there we are in Marken. We are here. And guess what you get there? You get push bikes. So guess what we're doing? Don't you just love it? Classic Dutch bikes. How cool. Let's do it. Whoa! Incoming behind us, people. Yeah, it's alright, we're going on. How much do you reckon these bikes are new, guys? Ken? What? 800 euros. They ride nice, eh? Right, so what we're doing is going as far out to the end of the island as we can go. We can't go round the island because they're doing repairs. They had massive storms and that. So it's a bit of a shame for the guy's business. He said it's having a bit of an effect on them. Anyway, yeah, we're going to go down the end of the island. Whoop, just have a look around to the Lex here. Go Lex. Woohoo! Hang on a minute, I'm coming up, sweetie. Hi, Jude.
Hello.
Hi, Ken.
Hi.
Here I come, Tweedles. Uh-oh, incoming. Yeah, wise move.
Want to go down here?
Oh, why not?
This is just
Bit of work being done over here. Got some hikers up ahead. Always a canal or two along the way, look. Beautiful grass. Look at the colour of that grass. Wow. Can you slow down, Mrs. R? Oh, I've got some more gears. Oh, crikey dick, I thought it was hello, goodbye. Oh, that's better. Thank you, Ken. I didn't realise we had gears. Oh, maybe that's why it's 800 euros then, eh? Nice smooth shift. Look at this. And I think that's the thing, isn't it? You know, the fact that it's just so set up for cycling. It's a perfect environment. Lovely farmhouse there. Well, there's no stopping Mrs. R, is there? I mean, this country is just set up to have a bike. How could you not have a bike, eh, Jude? You know? You just ride everywhere. And it's just, you know, you're walking down the street and you see 85-year-olds out on bikes. Yeah, it's just part of their life. The day they can't ride a bike, they pass away. Amazing. Hello, ladies. Beautiful grass.
yeah.
Now, if I go and lie in there with them, they'll come and see me. Whereas if you stand, they won't. If I lie down in there now, these cows would all get up and come and say hello.
Hello, because they're friends.
Hello. Hello. Look at it. You don't want to come and see me, huh? In England, if I did this, the beef cattle come and see me, guys. Don't you want to come and see me? Huh? Oh. Go, Jude!
Wouldn't it be cool if you could go right around the island, mate? Oh my god, but he had a crash. Look, he's sitting on the back of the bike. Steeper than what you think, eh?
It is. Yep.
On March the 29th, 1943 at 9:30 p.m, Short Sterling BK 716, that's the name of the plane, took off from RAF to take part in a raid on the German capital Berlin. On his way back, he was intercepted at 4:49 a.m. by a German night fighter piloted by Werner Rupp. The attack took place in an altitude of 12,500 feet east of the island of Marken, after which the aircraft crashed directly into the IJsselmeer 4 kilometres east of the Marken lighthouse. All crew members lost their lives as a result of the crash. And then that's the 7 names of the people, and there they are, the 7, and then there's a memorial here for them.
So the youngest guy was 20 years old. It was an English plane that was coming back from a raid over Germany. And
then
they got shot down just off the coast here, and they put a tribute to them here. And they were all killed.
Isn't that lovely?
Think the washing's dry, Ken?
$3.50 each.
Oh, that's not bad.
Oh, that's fine.
Yeah, that's not bad, hey.
That's good.
Tut mayonnaise and an English boat coming in. Alright, so today just a very, very quick trip from Marken across to Volendam, and those ferries that we saw, this is where they go, and it's just one after the other. Enjoy it.
This is how lovely it is in this community. So one day we were stuck and we had people help, and now we're just walking to go for a coffee, and Mark's looked and saw, golly gosh, that's hard to get out of there, and so we've stopped to help. It's so lovely. Yeah, but well, now we've got the Dutch on board, we've got us as New Zealanders, and now we've got the neighbour here just walking in the picture. He's from Seattle, USA, so we have quite an interesting collaboration going on here.
And we tried to talk the chap into springing off the pier, but he just either couldn't understand our English or didn't want a bar of it. So in the end, this little bit close manoeuvre to get out, did all I could to try and hold his bow and to help get the stern out. But anyway, in the end, they got away okay. Anyway, just a very short stay in Volendam. The next day we're off, and we've got to manoeuvre sideways off the boat we were rafted to. So pretty easy process this now. You just put the starboard engine to reverse idle, putting the aft of the boat around to port. We put the port engine into forward idle. That starts trying to move it back towards their boat, and you use the bow thruster to overcome this, and then the boat effectively just moves sideways until you're far enough out. And so today from Volendam to Muiden, and a bit of a surprise when we get to Muiden. what a special treat that was for us. It was amazing. There's where we were riding yesterday. Came up onto the bank and behind it, that's the lighthouse on Marken. Alright, so we're coming into Muiden, which is just ahead of us now. There it is out there. Over that side is Amsterdam. So we're just going to come in here, follow the line along, and the oldest yacht club in the Netherlands is there, and the castle of Muiden, which has a moat around it, very famous castle. So we're going to go and have a look at that this afternoon, I think. Anyway, about 10 minutes out, 2-hour trip across, and tomorrow morning got to get up and go into the Amsterdam marina, leaving about 8 o'clock in the morning.
Don't fall through the window.
What flag is yours?
No, I can't get there. See what I mean? Is your arm longer?
Look at this. Look at that, people. Courtesy flag for New Zealand going up outside the yacht club. Thank you, Ice. Very kind of you. Oh. That's pretty cool, huh? What flag is yours? Oh, that's the flag from the club.
Yeah.
Ah.
Remember yourself.
Ah. Cool, huh?
Yeah.
How cool is that, eh? Courtesy flag for New Zealand put up.
Ken turned it off.
Well done,
I couldn't
Ken.
even do it with the wind spoon. Hello.
So here we are, we've come for a walk to Muiden. wanting to go to the castle, and we've come across this. Looks like we've come across Muiden in a lock. It's normally us going through the lock and people waiting. Now we're waiting. How cool is this? Just gorgeous. There's the bridge moving around. It's like the one in Harlem, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. Very cool. Go up the gate. Isn't that cool? Through we go. And that's the lock that they came through. We are somewhere up there somewhere. There's the castle we're walking to. So we've come over to the castle. There's the castle, really lovely. We looked at that, and then we've come up this path and around here, and we found a cannon. We'll get you some information on what the cannon is. Mark, as you know, is not feeling the best, so he's not with us. So I'm now on videoing. It might not be as good to his high standard. I'll just show you around here too. We are walking on a dike, and you can see that land is lower than the water because the cows and everything, you only can see the tops of the cows. See that? Fascinating, isn't it? Here's my crew. I've let them off the boat today for a walk, get them some fitness, get them some exercise so they don't get mutinous. So that is cool. And back to that cannon that we'll try and get you some information of. On our walk, we've just found this mushroom. Just wondering if anyone knows whether that might be a magic mushroom. We're not going to taste it though. We're not going to.
You're not going to feed it to us?
No, not going to feed it to Ken and Jude. No.
Good morning. Oh, I can hardly talk. I'll try and talk. This is the old Queen Beatrix sailing boat, or Princess Beatrix now. It's her royal yacht. Absolutely immaculate. Anyway, hey, the voice is a lot, well, worse than it. It sounds a lot worse than it is. Yeah, anyway, we're off to pick Vince and Claire up. That's about all I can say. Catch up, hope you enjoy it. Today from Muiden through the Sluis, under the bridge and then the Sluis, up past the downtown area of Amsterdam into Amsterdam Marina. So this is pretty cool. This is the first of the Amsterdam to Budapest Rhine River cruises that we've seen leaving Amsterdam. So they're about 200 metres long. So crikey, big boats, long boats, narrow boats, pretty upmarket, and they basically head down the canals out of Amsterdam, and then head off into the Rhine and head down all the way to Budapest. So pretty amazing seeing them. And here we are coming into the Amsterdam Marina. It's about 2 miles down from central Amsterdam. That's where we're going to pick up Vince and Claire, who've flown over from the UK. First time Claire's been on the boat. You all know Vince has been on the boat umpteen dozen times. Anyway, coming in here, it's a pretty big modern marina, a little bit out of town, but there's free ferries that you saw in a previous episode as well. So the basic procedure when you come in here is you get into the marina. There's the restaurant, the steak restaurant on the right. We're going to be going to there. Beautiful steak. And those pontoons, or the big pontoon on the left, is there to accept any visitor. So you can just come in, tie off. If you're happy to stay where you are when you tie off, you can stay there. Otherwise, they can find you another position in the marina. But look, it's just been a wonderful few days. We loved Marken. We loved Volendam. It's great going to places that we've been to before. We're getting used to the procedures, so you can just relax a little bit more and take in the whole area that you're in. So, yeah, really nice place. Only muck up here was I did attack the wharf a little bit quick, so a bit of a quick halt at the end just to slow the speed down a little bit. You know, it just goes to show you just got to keep your mind on things all the time when you're on a boat. Don't get blasé. Slow is good. Hope you enjoyed this episode, and we'll catch you next time.